What is up? Back here with another YouTube video, and in case you cannot tell by the title below, this video will be a video where I share my personal top 5 favorite Royal Rumble moments. I did one for I think SummerSlam last year, for sure WrestleMania last year, so I figured why not do it for the Rumble. Would love to know some of your favorite matches, moments of the Rumble pay-per-view, whether it's a Rumble match or a non-Rumble match. Would love to know down in the comments below. While you are down there, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, turn on post notification. Of course you don't have to if you don't want to, but it would mean a lot to myself if you did. And yeah, let's get going. First one I'm going to talk about, these are not in any particular order besides oldest to newest, with the exception of the last one, kind of 2 for 1 for that one. But first one I'm going to talk about is the interaction Shawn Michaels and Undertaker had at not WrestleMania, I apologize, it was the lead up to WrestleMania 23, so that would have been Royal Rumble 2007, last 10 minutes, maybe not that long. It felt that long in a good way. But they were the last two people in the ring, and I was about to be 13 years old, so I couldn't watch this on pay-per-view because pay-per-views costed more than 10-15 bucks a month for the network. But either way, I remember watching this on DVD probably that summer or that fall, and just like my mind being blown about like these two guys are actually facing off. And I didn't grow up in the Attitude Era, so seeing them interact in the ring definitely has to be my top 5. And again, this is not like 4 through 1, or 5 through 1. This one, second one I'm going to talk about, it's the 4th oldest, and that is when John Cena returned at the 2008 Royal Rumble. And again, about to be 14 years old, and the teacher I had the previous year was a casual fan. Like, they would watch here and there from the Rumble to the Mania kind of deal. They watched the pay-per-view, they said Cena's back. I'm like, no, he had the major shoulder or pec things, and they said go on the computer during recess and you can see it for yourself, like photos. And they were right. Am I? Again, technically 13-year-old brain was blown. But yeah, Cena returning at the 08 Rumble, definitely somewhere in my top 5. We go from 2008 up until 2016, where AJ Styles technically debuted, if I remember right, for WWE, coming in at number 3 at the Royal Rumble, which, again, for me personally, mind-blowing. I figured that he would be one of those guys that never went to WWE, and now I associate him with WWE more than any other promotion. But either way, him debuting at the Rumble, super cool. That Rumble was in Orlando, Florida. Even cooler, even more mind-blowing, and all of that fun stuff. But knowing that he was actually 1 in the Royal Rumble, 2 under contract, and 3 had a good enough showing for the match, definitely really cool. And again, don't know for sure where on my top 5, but definitely for sure somewhere in that top 5. Fourth one I'm going to talk about is Drew McIntyre winning at the Royal Rumble 2020, and I've been a fan, supporter, mark, whatever terminology, of Drew McIntyre since September 15th, 2009, when I seen him in person for the first time at a SmackDown TV taping, I should say, in Hamilton, Ontario. And seeing him actually win the Royal Rumble, so cool. It was like the last, I would say, big moment for pro wrestling in North America before the world caught fire roughly a month and a half later. But yeah, him winning the Rumble, definitely so cool. Definitely good showing just based off my memory and whatnot. But yeah, that moment of him actually winning, definitely top 5. And last, technically 2 moments I'm going to talk about are for sure 1A, 1B, and that is Edge returning and winning in 2010, and Edge returning in 2020 for similar but different reasons. Similar in the fact that Edge is my all-time favorite. He returned from injury, granted two very different injuries. First one was Achilles, torn Achilles. Second one was broken neck. And the one in 2010 where he won the first time, it was an early 16th birthday present that like my parents somehow knew. They said that they would buy the pay-per-view. Again, they're not wrestling fans. They got it, watched it, cried, and then 2020 cried for different reasons and whatnot. But Edge returning both times and winning in 2010 easily, again 1A, 1B. So those are my top 5 or 6 favorite moments. Would love to know what's on your list down in the comments below. While you are down there, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, turn on post notification. Of course, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it would mean a lot to myself if you did. More importantly, treat yourself well, mentally, emotionally, and physically.
The world that we tend to make up is nothing but a fantasy until you wake up. I feel like I'm just lying to myself, yeah. Cause I just crossed the line like I'm playing offside. I do it how I want and I'ma do it till I die. I feel like I'm just lying to myself, but it's